Mimighoul got more cards in the Rage of the Abyss set to help it to have more of a game plan. First up, one Mimighoul Master is summoned. You can add a Mimighoul monster, and during opponent's main phase, you can change one face down monster to face up attack or defense. They also now have an Exceed monster that can summon this 3 dragon. All of the level 1 Mimighouls can special themselves in face down defense to the opponent's field, and if flipped, give control of it to the opponent. And then this can also destroy all face-up monsters you control, except Mimighoul monsters when flipped. And if normal or special, you can add a Mimighoul spell or trap from deck. 3 Archfiend. If flipped, your opponent draws a card and you send 1 card from your hand to grave. And if normal or special, you can change a face-down monster to face-up. 3 Fairy. If flipped this turn, you can't activate the effects of monsters special summoned from hand. And it can special itself to your field if you control a Mimighoul. 3 Armor. If flipped, Mimighoul monsters can't be destroyed by battle for a turn, and can be special to your field if opponent controls a monster. 3 Slime. If flipped, the opponent can special Mimighoul from deck, and can be special to your field if opponent controls more monsters. 2 Cerberus. If flipped, banish top 3 of deck, and then special one of your banished monsters to the opponent's field. 3 Ghost Mourner, 3 Ghost Ogre, and 3 Ghost Belle for hand traps. 1 Called By to stop a hand trap. 1 1-for-1 sends a monster from hand to grave to special level 1 from deck. 3 Mimighoul Maker reveals 2 flip monsters with different names. The opponent picks one to special to their field and face down defense, and you add the other to hand, and then you can special Mimighoul to your field. 1 Dungeon can add a Mimighoul monster from deck or grave, and any player who controls a face down monster can't normal summon or attack with special summon monsters that were summoned this turn, and you will want to play more of this if you have them. 1 Terraforming to search the field spell. 2 Mimighoul Fork targets a face down monster your opponent controls, and the opponent can flip it up or send it to grave, and then its owner draws 2. 1 Mimighoul Charm. If a Mimighoul monster your opponent controls is flipped face up, and you choose a face down card in opponent's extra and special it to your field, or banish it if it can't be special summoned. 3 Mimighoul Room. Special is a Mimighoul from deck to your field or in face down defense to opponent's field, then change a monster to face down defense. And for the extra, 1 Giant Mimighoul. If Exceed summoned, you can add a Mimighoul card from deck and can detach one to destroy face up cards equal to how many face down monster the opponent has. 2 Mimighoul Throne can detach one to special a Mimighoul monster from hand, deck, or grave. And during the main phase, you can equip this to Mimighoul Master, then return cards to hand up to how many Exceed materials this had. 2 Ghostrick Dullahan can detach one to have a monster's attack for a turn. 2 Angel of Mischief can overlay on top of Dullahan. 1 Promenade Thrush detaches one to shuffle a spell or trap into deck. 1 Ensemblue Robin. If your opponent special summons, you can detach one to return the monster to hand. 2 Masquerena. Quick effect link summon in main phase. 1 Phoenix discards one to destroy a spell or trap. 1 Unicorn discards one to shuffle a card into the deck. 1 Underworld Goddess can negate something that would special from grave. And 1 Borrelsword can attack twice by changing an attack position monster to defense. And that's the deck at about $40. It can set up some cool stuff, but can struggle against cards like Forbidden Droplet and Dominus Impulse.